Yes.
No.
Selby, what happened then?
I'm struggling with this technology, man.
They've not got Wi-Fi where you live.
Anyway.
For God's sake.
Lee, we good?
Yeah.
Oh, good, mate. No, good.
Thanks for that earlier answer as well.
No worries. It was this that
Nice
reminded me, and I thought, wow, I should have done that weeks ago.
Yeah, thank you very much.
No worries.
What's the lockdown where you're like, Lee?
To be honest, it's just like normal life for me. I don't really go out much. Yeah. The only reason I go out is to go to the gym twice a day.
I think it's the same with a lot of fighters. They just go and stay in gym. That's it.
Yeah, I've just built a gym in my garage while starting to. So I'm busy.
No, good.
Sorry, go on, Ant.
No, I was going to say, so obviously Lee, you had the disappointment of the date getting put back, but what was expected? You been given a new date yet for July?
Yeah, July the 11th. But to be honest, I still can't. It's not 100% it's going to happen then, is it?
Yeah, no, it's still touch and got well. Yeah.
Now, we were saying last week that we thought everyone's going to... Can't see all happening before.
How's that work with your mindset? Like they've given you a date, but you can't be sure that it's going to happen on that day. How do you train? How are you motivated? How's that work for you?
To be honest, I'm always training anyway. So regardless whether or not I got a fight in line, I'd be in the gym training. It's just something I've always done. And like I'm quite mentally strong. So like a date change and other fights is just nothing really for me. It's mine. There's a lot worse things going on at the moment than to be worrying about a date on my fight. Yeah.
So tell us about this kid who you've got lined up then, Kambosos. What do we know about him, Lee? What's your thoughts on him?
He's decent. He's young. He's hungry. He haven't really boxed at a high level. I think his best win was his majority win over Mickey Bay.
Yeah,
who was a world champion, but he won the title. And to be honest, I watched his fight live. It was on a Mayweather bill in Las Vegas when he won the title. He beat Miguel Vasquez, and he sort of got gifted the decision.
Yes.
And in this first event, he lost the belt. So, and that's his best win. And the guy was 36 at the time. He'd had about 3 years out. So
he's unbeaten in 18 fights.
He's unbeaten. He's young and he's like hungry and ambitious. And I sparred with him back in 2018 or 2017 in the Wildcard.
I was going to say he spent a bit of time out in the Wildcard, hasn't he, Lee?
Yeah.
I was just saying that. Has he done bits with Pacquiao in the past, or?
Yeah, he was sparring with Pacquiao, yeah. But I sparred with him. I done maybe, it might have been 4 rounds with him, and I sort of like handled him okay.
Yeah.
He just kept coming forward. I was boxing him, picking him up.
And that was when he was a featherweight.
Yeah.
How did you find him? Fast, strong, sharp for the weight, green?
To be honest, I can't really remember, so he couldn't have been that good. Otherwise, I would remember the end. Yeah, that player. But I do remember watching him spar. He sparred the Scottish boy who was an amateur at the time. I forget his name. He's turned pro. He might have had about 5 pro fights now. And he did a bit of a job, and it was like blood everywhere. And I was due to go into the ring next, so like I upped my game, and honestly couldn't really touch me.
Why did he stand out to you? Did you think he'd potentially be an opponent?
No, I didn't know. We was different weights. I think he only looked like a featherweight, but I think he was boxing like super featherweight, lightweight then. So I didn't really think I'd be boxing him.
Yeah, I think is he with Lou DiBella as well? Is he with
Lou DiBella as well? Yeah.
Yeah, he's with Peter Khan in Florida or Miami.
He's with a good team, and, like they're confident.
Yeah, they come on to me a couple of times before asking what I thought to that fight and that, and I said I wouldn't chase it if I were you. It's not. You might be better going a different way, but it's ended up that it's made. So hopefully, do you want it? Obviously, you want it sooner rather than later, don't you? Really?
Well, that's it. The longer the time goes on, it suits him, but he's obviously younger. But like I said, I'm always in the gym, and I'm pretty fresh. Like I'm 33, but I haven't really had like a really tough fight yet.
Final.
How do you feel moving up? What's difference now, Lee? Do you know moving up in weight? How you've jumped 2 weights? Tell us what difference is between, say, like your last. We're to remind you, say your last fight at featherweight against Warrington.
Yeah.
Going up to how you feel now, preparing for these fights.
The only difference is, like, say, the last 2 or 3 weeks when I really dropped the weight. So leading up to all the fights when I was doing featherweight, I felt great in the gym. And I've sparred all around the world, and I've near enough beat everyone who I've been in the ring with sparring. But it's those last 2 to 3 weeks where like I'm missing food, and like it got to a point where I'd make like 2 meals, one of like salad leaves, one of normal food. I'd eat the normal food, chew it up, spit it out, and then I just eat the salad leaves. That's so bad.
Jesus, that's hard, man.
Oh, it's killing me.
Wow.
It was killing me.
Yeah. And you'd have to do it for how many weeks?
For 3 weeks. And like the last week, the full week, I'd probably eat about maybe 2,000 calories the whole week.
Ooh, in a week? In the week?
And training, trying to make the weight, yeah. Kill me. And those would probably be like a couple of rice cakes because they weigh hardly anything. There's a little bit of energy, you know.
Crolla, that chips and curry you have every week, that's more than that in one go.
I'm telling you, mate, I know. But Lee, I remember seeing you again.
Doing that,
it was. I think it was the Barrios fight. I remember seeing you. It was at the Wembley at the when you banked for Abraham. It was that night, wasn't it? I remember seeing you a few hours after the weigh-in. It was on the same floor. I remember saying to you, "What are you going to do now? You're going to go carb up." And I remember you saying this, and it stuck with me. It must have been 2-3 hours after the weigh-in, and you went, "Oh no," you went, I've had a few drinks, I've had a bit of food. You went, "I've got to be careful now. I'm on the 10-pound limit," because it was IBF, wasn't it? So it was like 2-3 hours after the weigh-in, you'd hit the 10-pound limit, or you might have just been there, maybe a pound over. I don't know. So it shows how hard it got to make that featherweight limit for you.
And like it's been like that for a while. I remember I boxed in Belfast in 2012, and like it was the night before the weigh-in, and I thought I was going to die. I didn't think I was going to make it. I was disciplined to go to the bathroom and have a drink of water. I'd rather just, I don't know.
So just tell me, it's usually, do you say it's a fighter that, you know, he's the one that he'll kill and con himself? Why did you not think, you know what, I'm going to make a conscious decision and step up now? I just can't do this. I've for far too long.
I should have, and that was back then. And like I think I weighed in like 8 stone 13 the day of the weigh, and I went to the ring 10 stone 8 the next day. So it was like 23 pounds rehydrated. So it shows how much my body was like even the fluid and the fluid. Yeah. But like looking back, I should have moved up. So I think after I won the world title, if I wait and defended it once in the next time, I should have moved up then. I think.
Yeah.
I didn't feel right.
I suppose it's difficult, isn't it, when you win a world title and then you've got the title that you've always wanted, and then to defend that title.
You can't. Well, being a fighter,
it's difficult, isn't it, then to
give up some of your work right.
We'll start.
And there was always like big money fights and big name fighters in the featherweight division that was looming. So I was willing to make them sacrifices to try and earn that money in them big fights.
What happened in that Warrington fight, Lee, now looking back? What do you think it were? Just weight, absolutely, did you? Or did he surprise you?
I didn't move my head enough. I didn't move my head enough on my hands.
Did you underestimate?
I knew. No, I knew he was decent, but to be honest, from when I threw the first jab, as soon as it left my face, I just knew it wasn't. It was laboured. It was a struggle to throw the jab, but I just threw it away. And looking back, I think that the referee come and then the doctor come after I had the first cut, or it might have been the second cut, and it was within like the three rounds, so it would have went to the score. No, it would have been a no contest. So looking back, I wish my corner had pulled me out when I had them cuts. Yeah. I mentioned that to Chris afterwards, but he said I had a good round then when the doctor comes to the corner to have a look at cuts. So he thought I was coming back into the fight. But like I knew myself then I wasn't going to win. And like I'm a fighter. I'm not going to say, "Oh, let the doctor stop it." That's not in a fighter's nature, is it? But looking back, that's why I would have wished that, bro.
Yeah. Lee, the Kambosos fight. It's the final eliminator for the IBF, isn't it?
Yeah.
And so and the IBF, they're good with the mandatories. So you beat Kambosos, then you're going to be fighting the winner of Teofimo Lopez, Vasily Lomachenko. How do you see that going, mate?
To be honest, I think it's a lot closer than what people think. Teofimo Lopez, he's younger. He's a very big puncher, and he can box. And I have to call it like a 60-40 to Lomachenko. Yeah. But like Lopez, he got that power. He can change the fight at any time.
Have you sparred with him, Aaron?
No, never. No.
You've got to ask these questions because you never know. Sometimes in the background, people, it's a little bit of information that people just seem to overlook.
And people say like sparring don't count, but it's the closest thing you're going to get to a fight. So I think it counts massively. And picking up fight.
Yeah, you've called it a lot closer than a lot of people think. So a lot of people think that Lomachenko
he's dangerous, Lopez. And to be honest, I'd rather fight Lomachenko than Lopez if I could pick one.
Yeah, definitely. No, I'm with you a bit, Lee. I mean, listen, I think Lomachenko definitely starts favourite, maybe a bit more than 60-40, but Lopez is a real threat. Like I said, he's got that one-punch power. He's young, and do you know what else I think as well? Lomachenko, I don't know about a dislike for him, but I think he'll really try and put a stake. He'll really try and put it on Lopez. That
could be a mistake. That could be a mistake if he like he got slightly complacent with Linares and got caught.
Yes.
And got put down.
Yeah.
The same sort of thing could happen.
Yeah.
I've got to ask you a question. You talk about they try and name some fighters that are supposed to be to tomorrow's heroes. Who do you think's the most overrated fighter out there at the moment?
Overrated.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny, that's an hard one.
I don't know. What's the head on that? I don't know. Overrated. I can't think off the top of my head.
I'll give you a minute to think about that one.
I think Lomachenko is slightly overrated. I think they make. Obviously he's brilliant, but I don't think he's the best. People make him.
You don't think he's unbeatable?
Well, he's not. He's been beat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But now, where he's at? Do you don't? Can you see?
Well, everyone they get beat. It's just a matter of time. If they keep boxing, they're going to get beat. But I don't think he's like as. Well, I don't know. Crolla probably thinks.
I don't know. I might disagree, mate.
No, we were saying last weekend, weren't we? We were talking about Usyk and Lomachenko. When you've had the amount of amateur fights they have, even to get pro ones, when you've had that many amateur fights, you're going to go to one night. And
you can't have too many more fights in them. You can't have too many more fights in them, can they?
Yeah, so they take the toll, don't they?
Of course. You can't have 300 odd amateur fights, and then every fight apart from your first one or two are literally world title fights, aren't they, as a pro?
Yeah.
I know Usyk a bit more, but like they've been fighting at the elite level, haven't they? Really,
the best
for the past 10 years.
Yeah.
So hopefully by this time next year, mate, we could see your world title around you again.
That'd be nice. And I've heard if Lomachenko do beat Lopez, I've heard he might vacate and move down. I don't know if there's any truth in it, but that's what I've heard. And then I could end up boxing for the vacant title.
I think that'll happen because I think Top Rank, they've done a good job with Lopez, haven't they? They've brought him along at the right place. But then the only thing that makes me think possibly is Lomachenko wanted all the belts, didn't he? He wanted all the belts. And now with what's going on with the WBC, basically he beat Luke Campbell for the WBC.
Yeah.
But then they made him champion in recess or something. They made a mess or something. So I thought, no, that fight with Lopez will definitely happen because that were the full belts then, won't they?
Yeah.
I know he's big on getting the belts.
And if Lomachenko do win, and I win my eliminate and he vacates it, there's a massive chance of me winning a world title.
Yes, no, definitely.
The guys next in line in the IBF ratings are not like world beaters. They're not brilliant. They're beatable.
Two-weight world champion, Lee.
Yeah, I'll be the first one from Wales then. So
happy days.
It's looking possible now.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed. Well, look, I suppose that's one thing with this bit of a delay, Lee. It'll make things roll along a bit further to see where all dice roll. That's the upside of the delay, perhaps.
Yeah.
That's not my dog.
Johnny's getting.
That's not my dog. So
Dog. It sounds like a cat.
Go and get out.
You still into the dog's lip?
Here's a dog.
Full
You're
dog
not
yourself,
looking at
don't
for a dog.
Well, you got Link. What is that?
Did you see that?
Oh, belter.
What is it?
I'm here.
Pekingese.
No, I'm having nothing to do with it. It's one of those
Like
big
a
head
lion,
dog.
look.
6
There's like a mane and a furry tail on the leg.
Chihuahua.
I thought it were a ferret.
It's not my dog.
I got ferrets as well, man.
What are you doing in terms of training, Lee, now? Just ticking over and jogging? Is that all you can do, really?
Yeah, I've just stuck a few punch bags in my garage. I'm going to convert it into a proper gym. So I've been training in there. I've got like a running machine, cross trainer, and a bike. So I'm getting my work done.
Just a case of ticking over.
Just taking over.
Well, hopefully it all falls right for you, pal. Always be watching to see what you do.
Hopefully.
The best dressed man in boxing.
Good.
What's that?
Just
What's
say,
going
no,
on, Henry?
no, they're just saying, don't matter, move on.
I was just saying.
Right, well, get in your gym, get in your little garage,
I will do.
get on that running machine, and let us know.
To be honest, I've been going in there like 7 o'clock in the morning, and then my missus is coming in at dinner time. I'm still training. She's coming in like 12:30. I've been in all morning. All afternoon.
You don't share
I just
your
get carried away in there.
You're not sharing your man space with your missus, are you?
Huh?
Yeah, your little man cave. You don't share it. Don't. That's yours. That's
What's that?
your gym. That's your own little space. Don't be letting your missus in there. She'll be
Listen, don't let him don't let him big
coming
talk
in to
you.
tell me
I know
my
his
dinner's
missus
done, that's all.
beats him.
She's just coming in to tell me my dinner's done, that's all.
Oh, I believe you.
Yeah.
All right then, pal. Well, look, best of luck, and let us know as soon as you hear what's happening.
Yeah, nice one.
Lee, take care, mate.
See you later, Lee.
Thank you.
See you later,
Take care, pal.
Bye, mate.
Bye.
Bye.
I've had to turn the light on because I was turning into the invisible man. Hope you enjoyed Blackout Barber Show. Please like and subscribe. And if you've got any complaints, remember my name's Richard Poxon. Just saying. And that's Johnny Nelson.